This is Josh with Ron Tonkin Kia in Gladstone, Oregon. I've watched pretty much all the videos on YouTube regarding the 2010 Kia Soul, and it seems like most of them are either a review or an opinion about the Soul. I just kind of figured I'd get this video on here, kind of show you the features that are included as opposed to, you know, being really opinionated and doing a drive test and all that kind of stuff. So you've got a nice sporty looking mesh grille on all four models. This is actually a sport model that I've selected here, so that would be technically top of the line. It pretty much competes with the Exclaim. There's just a few separate options between the two. Fog lights are going to be included on the Exclaim and the Sport model. The Sport's the only one that's going to finish off this lower fairing here on the bottom. Cleans up the vehicle. It looks like it's a little lower to the ground, but you still have plenty of ground clearance. The Sport does have an upgraded suspension system, so it handles a little better. The springs are a little bit stiffer. You have 18-inch alloy wheels on the Exclaim and the Sport. On all four models, you're going to have ABS brakes and disc brakes at all four corners. All the models are pretty much going to look the same from the side. You're going to have a bumper down along the door there. It's going to minimize your door dings if you need to open it up in tight spaces. They're all going to have a vent there on the front fender. Now on the back bumper on this Sport, you can see that they finished this off as well over here. Again, on the other three models, it's going to be pretty much just goes from that corner and then straight down. It's not going to have this piece that goes out along the side. The Sport, I'm going to close this up just so I can show you. The Sport adds the rear spoiler, which is not going to be standard on any of the other models. All four are actually going to have this windshield wiper on the rear, and I'll open this back up so you can take a peek inside the cargo area. So the Plus, the Exclaim, and the Sport are all going to have a design just like this. You're going to have plenty of room in the back here. I've folded this seat down. It's very easy to do. I can do it with this one. Very easy. You just pull up on this. Seatbelt might be in the way here, but you just pull and then push forward just like that. It's very easy to do, one-handed operation. The top three models, the Plus, the Exclaim, and the Sport, are all going to be available with the upgraded audio package. It's going to come standard on the Exclaim and the Sport, and it's an option on the Plus model. So you get a subwoofer in the back, and I'll go over the rest of it when we get up front. You have a plug-in down below right there. So moving to the interior, on the Sport model, you've got red accents all over the place. The Exclaim, the Base, and the Plus are all going to have a different interior than this one. Actually, every different model has a different style of an interior. So I'm going to flip this seat back up here. So you have seating for three in the rear. That seat's still folded down, but you do have seating for three. It's actually pretty roomy. You have plenty of leg room back here. 3-point seat belts for everybody, even that middle person. It does have lower anchors and tethers for car seats. It's a very roomy vehicle. You have map pockets in the back of the seats right there. So we'll close this door up, move along up front. Power windows, locks, and mirrors are going to be standard on all four models. You have an electronic stability control button right there. You do have the ability to turn it off if you'd like to. That's actually standard on all four models as well. Steering wheel mounted audio controls, Bluetooth, and the cruise control are going to be standard on the top three models. The cruise control is the only one that's standard on the Base. The other two do go away. So again, red accents all over the place, and I'll step back into that upgraded audio package. This one does have it. It's, like I said, it is standard on the Exclaim and the Sport. It adds a center channel speaker up there in the middle, tweeters off to the sides over here. You still have your mid-bass speakers down in the doors here, as well as the subwoofer in the back, and it's all powered by a 315 watt external amplifier that's not visible from inside. So we'll move on to the actual head unit here. You do have AM and FM. It has two different FM settings, one AM setting, so you could have 12 presets in FM, 6 in AM. You have 3 different satellite radio settings, so you could have up to 18 different presets in the Sirius satellite radio. CD player. It's just a single disc here. And then down below you have a plug-in. It's got a regular auxiliary port, so you could run it off of a headphone jack of any type of MP3 player. It has a USB plug-in there, and you can get a separate cable that basically ties the two together, and you can plug in your iPhone and iPod Touch. Any type of Apple, iPhone type product will plug right in. You can play your playlist, you can use everything. It'll show it all right up here on the screen, and then you would have control from right there. Very cool system. It works really well. Like I said, you do have Bluetooth right here, and it's very easy to pair. It's a really simple process. There's just voice prompts. You talk into this little microphone right here above me. It's very easy to do. You can pair up to 5 phones if you'd like. The Sirius satellite radio comes with a 3-month free subscription. So, I mean, it's a great value. It comes with the car. You can try it out for 3 months. If you like it, you can subscribe. If you don't, it just goes away. Now, this one does have those lighted speakers that they show you on the commercials. I don't have the key in on this one, but basically it's going to have a red circle around the front 2 speakers here. And as you can see, you've got a few different settings here. You can have them on. You can set them to a mood type setting, and it's just going to do its own thing. Or set it to music, and they'll like pulse along with the bass of the music. It's a pretty cool feature. It seemed to be pretty popular. Pocket up here in the middle. Big glove box. You've got a top piece up here. You could put your documents up there if you'd like. And then, I don't know if you can see how far back that goes, but okay, this folder is pushed all the way back, and you can see there's still plenty of area in front of it. I'll pull this out so you can see how big that is. So it's about half the size of the seat. So you can see it does go way back there. You do have 6 airbags in this vehicle. The Sport, the only option that's on this is the sunroof. The Sport comes with everything else standard. The sunroof is the only option that's on this vehicle. I mean, you can tell that they are very well equipped. They come with pretty much anything you could think of except for leather and navigation. I'm thinking those might be coming out next year. It's a great value. I'm not going to really tell you my opinions. I don't want to be opinionated. I like them, I'll be honest with you. I do like them. I've driven them a lot. 22 years old, I guess I'm supposed to like it. We've sold them to people from every age group. I mean, people in their 50s love them, people in their 60s love them, people in their 20s love them. It's hard to say who really likes these vehicles, but we've sold them to a broad range of people, and they all seem to love these vehicles. So if you'd like any more information, please give us a call or stop by and take one for a drive.